Hello, guys. Today we are going to talk about a book called Return to Sri Lanka Travels in a Paradoxical Island by Razeen Sally. Well, I've always been interested in books about Sri Lanka actually, although I haven't read much about the country. But I am very much fascinated by the country Sri Lanka, and I would love to go there and see the beaches and the nightlife and the capital and this called Colombo. I would like to go to the bookshops and the shopping malls. Anyways, coming back to the topic, this is a book called Return to Sri Lanka Travels in a Paradoxical Land by Razeen Sally. Okay, as you've uh, guessed by the title of the book, it's about Sri Lanka and it's written by a Sri Lankan man. Okay, and obviously it's based in Sri Lanka. Anyways, it is by a man called Razeen Sali, and it is about his life and what he does and what he experiences. Okay, so in the book, Razeen Sali was born to a Sri Lankan Muslim father. His father was Muslim and his mother was Welsh. Her mother was Welsh, okay? So he grew up uh, experiencing different cultures, religions, and backgrounds, okay? What happens next is that uh, there is war. War torn Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is destroyed by war. Uh, and then what happens is that the guy called Razeen Sali, who has written the book, leaves the country and goes somewhere else. I think to the England or something like that. I'm not sure which country he goes to, but then he comes back after 30 years to his own country, Sri Lanka, and then he describes what has been going on in all these years, 30 years in Sri Lanka, how the war has been going on and what's been happening and all that stuff. There are also a few pictures in the book about Sri Lanka, about the beaches and stuff like that. Anyways, apart from that, I read somewhere that Sri Lanka is basically called the divided island. Okay. Apart from that, this guy Razeen Saleh visits Sri Lanka after 30 long years. Okay, and he tries to like go back and meet all his family and friends in Sri Lanka. He's described the beautiful capital city of Sri Lanka called Colombo and the tall tower which which adds beauty to its skyline of Colombo, Sri Lanka. Okay. So I really like this book. It's about Sri Lanka, as I told you guys before. Okay, and there are pictures in it as well, as a matter of fact. It's also about the politics and the political scenario of Sri Lanka, actually. And apart from that, uh, it's about the tsunami which came in Sri Lanka in many countries in 2004. He has also mentioned that incident in the book. Okay, so this was a remarkable book. It was really good, and it's about his life and about nature, about Sri Lanka, about the political turmoil that happens there and stuff like that. So I really love this book like anything, and I want to go to Sri Lanka. I want to go to Sri Lanka and discover more about of Sri Lanka, and especially the beautiful capital of the country called Colombo. I've been to Kathmandu, Nepal once, and this time I would like to go to Colombo, Sri Lanka. It's a beautiful country, although it's small and it's not that. Is it developed? Is it a third world country? I think it is, though. But apart from that, it's a fun place for tourists to come and to enjoy. Okay, and apart from that, the bookshop must be also good there, and the sea is lovely. The beaches look amazing. You can go and do swimming there, guys. Anyways, I hope you liked this video and liked Sri Lanka in this book as well, guys.